Howdy doody do, motherfuckers. How are you? God damn it. I was slanted. So, I'm not sure, man. Life has been crazy. I've been, I've been damn near going through spiritual awakening. Hold on. All right, I'm back. I've been going almost through like a spiritual awakening in the sense of I'm finally doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm finally doing what I'm supposed to do. Um, this music, this creativity stuff, obviously, I've known it was what I'm supposed to do for a while, but I was too afraid to perform, or it just wasn't the right time. I don't know, but I started performing at the beginning of this month, and it's currently the 31st of January. So I performed a total of 5 times, um, and I'm even going to New York to perform in front of a bunch of record labels. So it's pretty cool. I made a lot of advancement in my first month of performing. Um, Honestly, I've changed a lot as a person in a really alarming amount of time. Probably the last month of and a half, I'm not even recognizable from the last fucking year. Um, it's weird. Like I don't really bro. At one point, I got a lot of women. Um, but it seems like the more I tap into what I'm supposed to do, I come across women who are more on my same frequency, not necessarily on a romantic level, but more so like vibration level, in the sense of I have this lofty goal with my music, and you have this lofty goal with your art. And being around each other, we can just appreciate each other. Like I can appreciate that you're really fucking pretty and you have amazing art, and you can appreciate. I don't know if they're appreciating me because I'm handsome. I assume because I'm handsome as a motherfucker, but because I have an amazing art as well. And that those relationships that I've built in the last really honestly like 2 weeks have been fucking crazy. Like it's still insane for me to say it's been 2 weeks. Um, Met some of the most beautiful women I've ever met in my fucking life and felt like I've known them a lifetime. Weird. Um, I'm not even gonna say weird. Just I guess that's supposed to happen. I began to stand up straight and walk around like I'm that guy. Um, yeah, it's very. It's a lot. It's honestly a lot. Imagine. I'm gonna take it back to girlies because I'm a guy. I'm a 21-year-old guy, so you gotta bear with me. I tried so hard with regular ass girls, like trying to get to speak to them because I'm a person who needs my mind like stimulated. So even if I'm talking to like a quote unquote beautiful girl with, oh, she got a fat ass, I'm like, all right, bet. And I talk to her for like 3 minutes and I'm like, she has the maturity level of a 16-year-old. She stopped maturing at 16 because you motherfuckers hyped her up. This is a really sad situation. That's where my head goes. I'm like, if I slept with you 5 minutes after, I'd be trying to find a way to escape, which makes me feel bad as a person because your conversational skills are shit. You don't believe anything. You have no aspirations or goals. And if I find that you're pregnant, I'm gonna want to hurt myself because I don't want you raising my kids. That's the type of shit I think about. So obviously not a regular 21-year-old, but fuck it, you dig? Um. Anyways, I realize that I tend to like really resonate with the really pretty girls. The girls that everybody's really afraid of to go sit down and talk to because it seems like they had to develop something else. Like they were never insecure about their looks because they knew they were drop dead gorgeous. I mean, like roll out of bed gorgeous people. They knew they're gorgeous. Um, so they don't really chase that approval because they're like, the fuck, I know I'm fine, which you are fine. Um, and they develop other things like other interests. They're actually interested in shit. It's not just social media. It's not just social media and finessing niggas out of attention. So that's a huge update. I'm no longer chasing regular degulars or trying to put them on. Imagine sitting up there for like 5 hours and just somebody looking at you like, whoa, that's crazy. It feels good to talk to somebody who understands or knows something else that they're interested in, and I can. It's like a ray of sunshine almost. Um, like I said, I'm going to New York. I've been evolving. Like, mm, this is gonna be. This is gonna be. This is gonna be one of those videos where people look back at it and then they're gonna say it makes sense. Why I became so successful. Just off that little, you know what I'm saying, 2 second thing, me showing you those books. You already know how I'm coming. If you know how I'm coming, you dig. See, my confidence is up. It's authentic confidence. It ain't that bullshit. Con, you can have this. Well, I'm not sure if pistachios are pistachios edible by dogs? Hold on, let me look that up. All right, they are not recommended for dogs, so he won't be getting a pistachio today. But anyways, it's life is lifing right now. Life is really lifing. Sitting up here eating pistachios, talking to a camera with my shirt off. Mind you, I got invited to New York with no fucking hairline. I'm from Texas, by the way. Like, I'm that guy. I'm Emerson's. You feel me? Like, my performances are really good. They're energetic, but I want them to be electrifying. They could be described as like heat. I had one person tell me it felt like electricity, but you know, I want to hit that Michael Jackson, that Prince level where like I look at somebody in the crowd and they go, ah! I'm sorry, puppy. I look at them in the crowd for like 2 seconds. And like, you looked at me. I'll be able to touch somebody on the forehead like, and they fall out of this reality. All right, buddy. Do your thing. These aren't good for you. You just ate. He ate like you know that bottom part of the pistachio, the hard part, flaky shit. He just ate that. Don't come for me. Anyways, get the hell out of here, puppies. Excuse me. Excuse me. You're crowding me. Anyways, I'm like realizing, okay, yeah, my style's not the best. In the sense, it doesn't look like I tried that hard. But I'm realizing I'm really fucking handsome, and if I tried a little bit, it'd be really bad for people. It'd be really bad, or it'd be great, depending on what side of the spectrum you're on. Because I'm pretending not. I'm tired of pretending not to be that fucking guy for people's egos. I'm sorry. Did me walking into the room fuck up your ego? Because I made your girl want to fuck me, and I don't have a hairline, and my shoes have scuffs on them. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did you think you were gonna get sent to New York because I'm the awkward guy in the corners, and you had all your fans pull up? I'm sorry you got decimated in front of your fans. I'd love to collab with you. Oh wait, you disrespected me, so go fuck yourself. Dog, my first time performing, these kids were chanting, right? I got on stage and the guy who performed before me started chanting some bullshit after I tried to introduce myself. I just kind of sat there like, But I was so excited about the moment that I didn't realize it was low key disrespectful. I was just like, "Yeah, I'm Astral. How you guys doing today?" Proceeded to murder them all. Hope your kids fucking starve. Anyways, I think I'm in a great place because at one point I tried to fight somebody for some dumb shit like that, and at one point that would make me want to run to the restroom and fucking cry. But now I realize I can use this aggression in what I'm actually doing, in the sense of I'm gonna drop some fire ass music. Every venue you perform at, I'm gonna do it better than you and kick you off the roster because you fucked up. You didn't know who you were dealing with. You were dealing with a priest of himself. You feel me? And that's another thing. I began to study myself. I really began to study myself. Numerology, astrology, tree of life, mental magic, whatever the fuck. I'm him. You feel me? Just learning how to control my energies. Like it's to the point now where I control I can control whether I feel the heat or the cold of something. So like if I work at Tesla and it's a big ass warehouse, 10 million square foot building. The bottom floor doesn't have like usually the door is open. It's freezing cold. So the whole warehouse is cold. Everybody has these big ass jackets on. I'm like up there chilling with no shirt or like a short shirt. Simply because I know how to control that internal temperature now. Now, it does require energy. And sometimes I'm really fucking lazy. Like, it does require energy to do that. So sometimes I'm just like, I'm tired. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. It's fucking exhausting. I'm still working on being able to control um, whether I feel heat. I've done it a few times, but not to the extent of the cold. Like I can really handle that motherfucker now. But yeah, just learning about self. Mm, I've noticed that the more I take what I'm doing seriously, the more people I manifest that are taking their shit seriously. I've noticed something, or I want to clarify something. Whenever I talk about beautiful women that I've met recently, I'm speaking on the divine feminine. Um, the divine feminine is one of the energies that I literally came to this planet to work with. So it's just like the most feminine, like go getters. It's insane. Like my best friend or my business partner, whatever the fuck. She's a a photographer, and like we got really close recently after I started taking this shit seriously. Um, we weren't we were close, but we weren't that close. Now we're locked in, and I don't care about what people say. Men and women can't be fucking friends. Honestly, you can suck my dick when you say shit like that because there's some women out here that will go after it more than most dudes. There's some women out here who will compete with you. Like, if I call her up right now and I'm like, actually, I might fucking do it. I might do it. If I call her right now and say some shit like, I want to race you to $1,000,000 through our businesses, she's gonna fucking say, bet. Hold up. She usually answers. This is gonna be embarrassing if she doesn't. Then again, it is an ice storm going on, so.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice system. 5108103.
No, homegirl be on that shit though. Like, I was networking at my last show. I brought 2 guys with me, and one guy says he wants to be a rapper. This is one of my best friends at one point. In my head, I've basically cut him off already. Just because the way he acted at that particular event, and it highlighted the way he acts in outside of that event. Anyways, I'm walking around networking. My manager had spoke to this lady who was running the event, and he says, all right, cool, my artist is gonna perform for free. There was a misunderstanding. I'll be performing at the end of the night. I'll be performing for the free slots, which worked out in the end. But I don't particularly want to walk around telling people, hey, I don't know when I'm performing, because I don't have an actual slot. So I figured out, tell my friends, and this guy keeps walking up to me while I'm networking with other artists. He's like, when are you performing? He asked me like 5-6 times that night. Each time when I'm talking to somebody new. And I'm like, I don't know. And then it got to the point, I think he asked me twice, the same guy. And the guy, he was like, oh, you don't know either? Yeah, me neither. I think that's the way the show is going. It's just so many artists here. You're a real one. The one who said that, you're a real one. But, bro, I'm about to hop on stage in front of 50, 60 people. I'm nervous as fuck. I'm about to show my energy to the fucking world. Everybody's got a phone. I could jump up there and fucking slip and hit my head. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could do like that. All types of shit runs through your head before you perform. So, you adding this fucking anxiety onto me of, oh my god, I want him to stay and, stand watch. And then it got to the point where I was like, I don't fucking need you. I'm not, this is my first performance. I don't necessarily fucking need you here, okay? Like, if you need to go, you can go. I understand. But you keep fucking asking, like, I'm gonna miraculously find out. He's like, press the lady. Keep pressing her like you did at your last shows. And I'm like, see, that's the thing. You don't realize I've leveled up since my last show. Like, I'm not harassing her, but my manager is harassing her. You know what I'm saying? Last show I didn't have a manager. That's the only reason I got in here for free. All right, cool. I'm in here. I'm socializing. I'm networking. Every once in a while, I like give her a nod, like, yeah, we good? And it's like, all right, yeah, we're good. All right, boom. I know she got me. She's stressing the fuck out because this is a big event. And, I want to shout out Lauda from Lauda Productions. Laura from Lauda Productions. And DJ Potato for throwing that event. It was fucking amazing. But yeah, my homegirl was like, man, because we were in the sales business together, which is very cutthroat, called Devil Corp. When somebody's networking, you don't kind of throw their dirty laundry out there like, haha, he's in here for free. Like, he might not be able to afford his ticket. Woo! So it was a bit annoying in that sense. He ended up leaving like an hour before I performed. But after he left, the fucking vibe was flawless. And I was like, damn. That was very, very shocking. That you leaving caused my fucking vibe to shoot up like that. You know what I'm saying? Took some dope photos. I ate like half a shroom bar. It was fucking lit. I performed while I was peeking. I was like, yeah. I'm sorry, puppy. My dog is like, what the fuck is going on with you, man? I'm concerned. We need to have an intervention. We need to have an intervention, buddy. We need to have an intervention. I know. Anyways, it was a fucking amazing night. It made me realize that if a random person was walking around saying that shit, I could have just ignored them. But whenever it's your friend, like somebody you consider a friend, you'll take shit on the chin a lot more. Also, I realized that like I protected this guy a lot when I shouldn't have. You should be fighting your own fights. I consider you a little brother, but the guy, like I realized he doesn't really consider me his older brother. I called him and was like, "Hey, I'm stranded. Need a ride. I'm stranded." He was like, "I'm celebrating something. I'll call you a Uber," which is valid. You know what I'm saying? That pulling up with the Uber or whatever, but like for real, I'm down the street, fam. That motherfucker tell me he's stranded, bro. With my own vehicle, I'm there. I'm there. Like, fuck that. Y'all coming with me or y'all staying here? I don't fucking care. But I'm gonna go get my brother. That's how I feel about shit. That's the intensity I come with shit. And he's not a bad guy by all means. It's just I have a different intensity about the relationship than he does. Notice the same thing with a girl I was talking to at work. You know, trying to get on some sneaky link shit. Um, I realized she was using me for attention relatively quickly. Um, she was like, "But I like you. I like you. I like you." And I'm just like, no, no. I'm willing to talk to you on the phone. I'm willing to talk to you on the phone, right? When I'm not at work doing 12-hour shifts, 5 to 6 days a week, I'm performing at night or doing podcasts or doing something creatively. I'm trying to find some time to sleep. And that's on me. I shouldn't have prioritized the conversation with her over sleep. But like the fact that like me talking to her would have given me energy, and she talking about I just can't. I'm too tired. Too tired. Like, well, whenever I quit this job in April to go on tour, it's like you're gonna be too tired to talk then. So what the fuck is the point of trying to? You know what I'm saying? It's not there. It's not there. It's okay. It's cool. I'm cooling. You know what I'm saying? It's not there. Now I'm just working on her with like her self esteem and shit. Cause I'm like, you be fucking bums. And that's partially one of the reasons why you can't have me. You know what I'm saying? I've been open with her about it. Like, it's one of the reasons you can't have me because you be fucking bums. And you can't have both. You can't have, all right, yeah, cool, go fuck whoever you want to. But if they're bums and they smell musty, you're not getting this. You know what I'm saying? Um, the fuck is wrong with you? I don't want to share that energy. Because, I mean, it's an energy exchange at the end of the day. Why would the fuck would I want that bummy nigga's energy in my vicinity? I don't want nobody's energy in my vicinity, which is why, guys are like monogamous, damn near. Like, you don't fuck anybody else, which I'm fighting right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through that progress. I don't want to fuck everything that walks anymore. But there are a few beautiful ladies with beautiful minds and beautiful spirits that I definitely, I double tap that. You see what I'm saying? Um, now is just not the time because I'm definitely evolving as a person out of the need for that shit. Um, Yeah, because I mean, you gotta think about it. If I blew up as an artist today, like I'm that motherfucker talking about Kendrick Lamar times Drake times Michael Jackson and Prince level, like go outside and pussy like throwing at my chest. I need to be able to say no, I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? I need to be able to look at it, articulate, process. You're mentally fucked up. And you're here to ruin my life. You know what I'm saying? I need to be able to process that. Um, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's where it's at. Basically, relationships have been dying left and right, but there's more relationships being brought to life than that are dying. Like for example, some of the artists that I've met, like my manager also manages. We got models, we got artists, we got something in the middle, we got videographers. You know what I'm saying? We got like a fucking juggernaut that we're building right now. One of my teammates got locked up and we all pitched in for her bail. That shit is fire. Like I don't even know her like that yet, but I know she'd do the same thing for me. That shit's crazy, right? That's some unspoken loyalty right there. Simply because it's like, all right, I've heard him, I've heard their music. I've spoken to them once or twice. Um, they're part of the same group as me in the sense of I understand that it's not easy to get in the group that I'm in. It's not. You got to be a real motherfucker to get into this group, and every person I come around kind of feels like family. So I haven't had one of those family moments with you yet, but I'm assuming we are going to have one of those family moments. So let's get you out of jail. Throw some money. You know what I'm saying? That's how it go, and it's fucking beautiful. That's some crazy shit. Let's make something happen, and like people really want to make it happen. Rarity. At the beginning of the month, people were talking to me like, yeah, okay, yeah, here's my social media, tap in with me, and I was like, yeah, we're gonna work, we're gonna tap in, yes, we're gonna tap in. Oh, are those your friends over there? Yeah, we're gonna tap in. And I'm just like, okay, I'll wait for you to hit me up. All right, cool. We'll yeah, keep in touch. Let's do it. If they don't keep in touch, I got other shit to do. If I wanted to be in an event every day, I could be in an event every day. Now I'm taking a step back from that. Now that I have a network, taking a step back from that and going back to my individual shit and making sure that I can become a full time artist relatively soon. By the time April comes around, everything's said and done, or I will have an income that can sustain me through my art. And so it is done. I fuck with that. I can say that shit on YouTube now. You feel me? I can say, yeah, I'm a priest. I'm a shaman. I'm a ghetto shaman. Like, before I was trying to be Hamza or some shit. But Hamza's not a ghetto. He's a very great person, but he's not me. I'm Native American. I am African. I'm black, Native American, and I grew up in a hippie city. Okay, we are not gonna be the same at all. I make art. He makes videos. Well, which is it's art at the end of the day. But we're gonna be different. And I was trying to be him. And I was trying to take his videos and shit, which they're valid. My videos are valid, the ones that I have before. They will actually help you out of some shit. But this is the real me, guys. I am whatever the fuck you want to call it, airy fairy, uh, fucking dreamer, spiritual miracle, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'm very spiritually inclined. Um, People may say that's weird. People may say that I'm evil because I'm not a part of an organized religion. To that said, I don't care. Like you understand that this book, this is I'm a mystic. I'm a mystic. You can't even see it. I'm a mystic. I jump around. What is this? Oh, this is ancient Kemetic stuff. Talking about everything that you need to know. Oh, I jumped into some Jewish mysticism. Okay, cool. I jumped into some Christian mysticism and I found the truth in all of them. So, to people who will judge me because I'm not a part of an organized religion, yeah, I believe in astrology. Yeah, I believe in numerology. So does Erica Badu and fucking Andre 3000. They named their kids Seven for a reason. What are you gonna call me? Fucking crazy? Weird? Don't fucking care. Because I'm going to be a legend. I am a legend. You just don't realize it. I'm a legend amongst the people that I've already met. Even my ops call me a legend, okay? So let's talk about that. Anyways, I kind of just got on camera and like stroked my ego a little bit. Gave you guys an update on what's really going on in my life. Um, I'm saving up for a car right now. That's crazy, isn't it? I'm lit. I'm I got invited to go on tour before I had a fucking vehicle. That's insane. A vehicle and a haircut with some beat up ass, hand me down ass Jordans. And I murdered the motherfuckers who were in there that said that they were gonna be that guy. They said they were next up. They bumped me as they were coming into the venue, and they had no idea that I was the greatest artist there. Sucks to fucking suck, doesn't it? Sucks to fucking suck, doesn't it? I'm gonna upload my performances on YouTube. Um, um, The kid that did that hype shit before, honestly, I didn't take it as disrespect. Some of the people in the audience did. They came and spoke to me afterwards. I didn't necessarily take that as disrespect. So that guy is not. I don't necessarily hate that guy. I think he's just socially awkward. I think him and his fans are like their own group of people. Like they're very unique, and I appreciate that. I kind of got like he was trying to hype up the crowd for me almost. I'm not sure. Maybe I was wearing rose-colored glasses because it was my first performance. I don't know, but he ain't fuck up that. The people who were bumping into me and shit, and like looking me up and down when I tried to get your information and network with you. Don't you feel dumb? It's probably gonna be like a year before this video blows up or whatever. Whenever people really come back and be like, "What makes this guy different? How did he do it?" I started being me, and I happen to be a ghetto shaman who can channel shit. It's lit. What are my closing remarks? It's been 30 minutes. See, that's so cool. I can do shit like this and just fucking free float it. Nobody, I don't know many people that can do shit like that. Off the dome for 30 minutes looking flat in the camera. Let me see if my homegirl hit me back up. No. It is an ice storm going outside and it's Texas and you know how our fucking power grid is. I think we're actually using a generator right now. A generator that we purchased, so we're not, you know what I'm saying, we're not struggling out here. It's another thing. I never pretend to be like, oh, I did come from the struggle in a sense. Father was like went to Afghanistan and was well off. My mother was a realtor and she was extremely well off. So I came from a household that was making around $200,000 a year. We started out in the hood. We moved from that expeditiously quick. We lived in a decent neighborhood. Dad goes back to Afghanistan to do IT and shit. Mom comes down with a condition. The 2008 recession happens. As you can guess, being a realtor in that time wasn't the greatest. Divorce happens. We move to Houston. Mother develops a condition that's like contraption-like pains every day, all day. Um, Financially fall into some hard times. Live in the hood for a while. See some people die. Lose some friends. Come back to where I originally grew up, or came back around where I originally grew up. Um, yeah, and then bounced around from there. So I've experienced it all. I'm not gonna pretend I'm from the hood. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm sweet because I definitely not. I know some of the hardest people I've ever met in my life are not from the hood. Like I know some people that are not from the hood that would probably beat the shit out of 90% of the people I've met in the hood that pretend to know how to fight. And a lot of times the kids that don't like fighting in the hood are the kids that can really fucking fight. Um, so yeah, that's I just been, you know what I'm saying. I don't even know where that came from. But yeah, I am. It's been a lot of that. Everything I said in this video has happened in the last fucking month, and this month isn't even over with. And I'm pretty sure if the roads weren't iced outside, I'd be out doing some shit right now. Which is like, um, I needed this. I needed this a lot. I get to chill out, take naps, and read books all day. Nigga, what? Oh man, that is lit. That is a fucking day for me. You know what I'm saying? I might go ahead and whip up some. I already ate my pistachios. Might whip up some food, cut up some watermelon, cuddle with my dogs a little bit. Who knows? I might even play some fucking video games. You know, I haven't had time to do shit. I haven't had time to do shit. I need to do some fucking yoga. My shit is I'm tense. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, it's been a lot of evolution. Calm down, guys. It's been a lot of evolution in the last month. Yeah, come here. Why are you guys in there? Are you guys in there arguing and stuff? I'm probably gonna go in a little bit and go chill with my dogs. I've been chilling with them all day and taking naps, but hey, apparently they want some more attention and affection, so I'm gonna give that to them. Peace out, guys. It's been real. Remember, the power of being yourself is that. Like, now I gotta really elaborate on this because you always hear women say, "Just be yourself, and girls will like you," and they don't know that a lot of people are themselves, but guys don't take that and say, "Oh, I can work on myself and like hone in on myself and become the best version of myself." Because think about how exhausting it would be to pretend to be somebody else in order to get in her pants and then like continue to be somebody else in order to get in a relationship with her. Like that shit is fucking exhausting. I might be able to wear the mask for 30 minutes before meeting you, know what I'm saying? And then within that time period, you're gonna know I'm a ghetto shaman. I fuck with astrology. I fuck with mental magic. I fuck with all of it. Whatever you want to say. I don't. You know what I'm saying? What are you gonna? I'm weird. Okay. I'm weird, but I'm magnetic. Okay, you dig? Obviously, I'm doing something right. And my career is going well, and people like me. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm manifesting the shit I'm supposed to be manifesting. I'm doing something fucking right. That's the energy I give off. Um, pretending to be somebody else is not fucking it, bro. Like, okay, for example, like this, you know what I'm saying? I'll expose myself. You know what I'm saying? My hair isn't in the best shape. Because I'm not keeping it. You know what I'm saying? So that would be a definition of okay, I'm being myself, but I could be a better version. Hence, getting my hair cut. If nothing else, getting my hairline trimmed up. That's an example. Okay, an example of me being myself is I don't really give a fuck about clothes or shoes. I'm shaman. That shit is dumb. You know what I'm saying? That shit is. I don't give a fuck about it. But I could invest some money into my style, discovering my style that makes me feel good walking outside instead of just some clothes I throw on because I forget that I have on clothes or even what I look like a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? That is me stepping into me. My style is going to represent my energy. Does that make any sense? um Being yourself doesn't mean oh, I'm at this point in my life and I'm gonna stay here because it's being me. Like being myself is being fat. You sound dumb. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't sound like being yourself because your genuine self, the version of you that you love the most, is not you being fucking fat because that you're killing yourself. Whenever I say fat, I mean like hanging off this chair. Like it's hard to breathe. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about a little chub. You know what I'm saying? Because some people don't really give a fuck about fitness like that. Now, to that, I say it is what it is. Because I know some people who they just don't give a fuck. Like they're not inherently unhealthy, but they're not trying to be like the apex of masculine. Uh, I've been working on my posture a little bit, and you can definitely see that burrito forming that triangle. I feel like I just exposed myself. I'm gonna go hit the gym a lot more. Okay, I'm gonna go hit the gym a little lot more. Um, but yeah, not everybody. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's into the shit like me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're really into fucking comic books, and you shouldn't hide that you're into comic books. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I don't care if it's some hyper masculine YouTuber who's like, "Hi, I am so and so, and you're a fucking nerd if you like that, and you're childish and da 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 da." Those guys fucking hate themselves. Or that just is who they are. They're just super fucking hyper masculine. Whatever. But if you're not, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Don't follow that person. Like, unsubscribe. Fuck them. Because I've had some interesting conversation with some really, really fucking gorgeous women about shit that I care about. And it turns out that 9 times out of 10, whenever I'm talking to a girl who I'm like, oh, she's physically bad, but she doesn't mentally arouse me, because that's one thing I need. I don't know if every guy needs that. But one thing I need is for a woman to like fucking think for me to be really, really aroused by her. Um, every time I come into contact with a girl who makes me think, 9 times out of 10 she's physically really fucking attractive. Um, I don't know if they're attracted to me. I mean, I wouldn't assume they are because I don't take care of myself the way they take care of themselves. Which is valid, you know what I'm saying? Which is valid, but at least I know my fucking type now. Um, But yeah, just be yourself, be your best fucking version. Like, if you like comic books, really be into that shit and really be your fucking self to the point to where if somebody's like, you like comic books, and you're like, but I wipe my ass with $100 bills. So what are you gonna really say about it? Or you like comic books, but I sell them and make more than the salary you make at your job. And I enjoy comic books. So I'm getting paid more than you do to fucking do something I love. What is that? What are you trying to tell me right now? You shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, and I have like 5, 10 beautiful assistants who got, you know what I'm saying? We exchange masculine and feminine energy. I have a beautiful ass wife who also loves comic books. I got a nerd family. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what the fuck? You like, guys. We gotta do better. We gotta do better. If you wanna go get a girl some roses, go get her some fucking roses, bro. Stop being the same nigga. You guys think that there's two ways to arouse a woman. Shadow Uncle Ron. There's two ways to arouse a woman. There's physically and then there's emotionally. Okay, you're talking about, oh, they're fucking these guys, Chad, Tyrone, and fucking these Stacy's are whores. You know what I'm saying? You're all into that shit. But you don't even realize that the motherfuckers that you're putting on a pedestal, Tyrone, Chad, they can't even fucking get relationships because they have no idea how to fucking emotionally arouse a woman. Do you not get that? Do you not get that? I would rather be an alright looking guy because I know how to emotionally arouse a woman. I don't let my homegirls pump their gas, and I'm sure as fuck not gonna let my girlfriend pump their gas. What the fuck? You're a simp. Okay, well, I'm surrounded by models. I'm surrounded by models, and they respect me. What the fuck, bro? Fuck you. That's my energy 24/7. You don't like it? Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? What are you gonna tell me? My life is good right now. I'm doing relatively well. It's to the point to where people who start disliking me, they eventually start liking me because they realize I'm genuinely myself and I'm not gonna judge them. Guys in my job tried to fucking bully me damn near. Okay, all right, cool. Then he spoke about some of his personal issues. And I was like, yeah, bro, like he was like, there's no point of living. He genuinely said there's no point of living as a guy, as a young man. And I was like, we spoke a little bit. And I was like, are you all right? And he was like, do you care? It's like, no, I genuinely do care. And it's exhausting. Sometimes I wish I could stop caring. Because when I go home sometimes, I really hope and pray. No, I don't pray. I invoke that my friends or my associates from work all get home safe. I genuinely am concerned with that sometimes. I genuinely want everybody to live as long as possible and live as prosperously as possible. I don't want to see any of you guys under a bridge in 5 years shooting up. That would crush me, you know? Um, Now me and him are cool as fuck. It's genuine energy. You understand? I'm not gonna fucking judge him, and I'm not gonna go run around telling everybody that you're feeling that type of way. It is what it is. Like it's like whenever you're yourself, you give people the permission to be themselves, and the people who still don't fucking like you, they like you, but they want to be you. You know what I'm saying? That is what it is. So be yourself, but work on being your best version of yourself. I'm emotional as fuck. I'm an emotional ass guy. Um, I'm working on it. Realistically, I'm really working on it. Working on keeping my emotions in check in the sense of I can handle myself like a businessman, but sometimes my past traumas do make me they do make me not necessarily like sometimes I'll react to something and it wasn't their intention. It wasn't that I reacted to something because I've seen it in the past and it was a different intention. But now it's being done this way and I reacted the same way when they had no negative intentions. So that's something I'm working on. I want to be my best version of myself that way. I want to um I want to be able to nip shit in the bud. I'd like to be able to address shit more upfront and honest before it gets to the point where I'm really irritated. I'd like to work on my communication a lot more. This is just me working on, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm emotional. What am I going to say? I'm going to stuff my emotions down. Anybody who says that, that's why male suicide rate is so fucking high. All right. Some of us were raised with mothers. Some of us were raised in two-parent households. Some of us were raised basically by our mothers because our fathers were fighting fucking wars. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? That people just always assume some shit is the exact same copy, cut, and paste shit. It's not. I'm more emotional because I grew up with my mother and my father wasn't absent. My father was fucking fighting wars. What do you have to tell me? What are you gonna tell me? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna tell me I'm soft? Okay, cool. I'm just emotional. I'll still kick your ass. But anyways, yes, be yourself because the women who are naturally attracted to you being yourself are the ones that are gonna have they're gonna like have the best vibe with you and you're not gonna be nervous talking to them, regardless of how beautiful they are. B, it's gonna be the best mind-boggling sex of your life because you're fucking comfortable. And C, it's not gonna take anywhere near as much work to make that person happy because you being yourself makes them fucking happy. That goes for men and women. Shit. Stop pretending to be somebody else because it's fucking exhausting because I can see through that shit. And it's gotten to the point where I don't fake smile at people no more. People fake smile at me and I just. Is it rude? I don't fucking know, but it's exhausting to share 160 fake smiles a day. Shit is exhausting. This how the white people do jobs, huh? Now I get it. I get why they do that shit because it's exhausting. And you're not really smiling. You're not really smiling inward. It's not a real smile. Anyways, yes, be yourself. I'm gonna chill with my dogs. He's fucking waiting for me. We throw our recycling out at the end of the week, so we're a recycle, you know, uh, ecosystem friendly family. Plus, we have a bunch of water bottles over there, gigantic ones, just in case the fucking power goes out. Because the Texas government fucking hates us and doesn't care about our livelihoods. And there's probably people freezing in their houses right now. But bye, guys. It's been a wonderful time. Oh, wait, what is it? Go get it, come back with it. Stay ready so you don't gotta get ready. Um, Work on your goddamn self. That's all I gotta say. Because the universe, God, whatever the fuck you believe in, helps those who help themselves. So you're not getting women, but you're handsome. Okay, there's something obviously going on. You don't get women, but you're a nice guy and you're really cool and you're genuine. You probably have BO. Work on yourself. That's all I gotta say. Work on yourself. Bye, guys. Will I be back next week? I'm not sure. Probably. I got shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Um, there are vlogs coming out though, so be on the lookout for that. I commissioned a younger guy to do it for me so I could get him some money in his pocket because I'm making relatively good money. The job I'm at right now. Um, he's taking a fucking while with those vlogs to be edited though. You know, let me cut him some slack because it has probably been a week and a half. It's just been such a jam packed month that I don't have a concept of time. You could tell me it's March right now, and I'd be like, that makes sense. Well, you're definitely gonna see some New York vlogs soon. So peace out, guys. Love you. Go get it. Come back with it. Be your best version of yourself. Clap these hoes to sleep. Get your girlfriend some roses. And yeah, work out and get your girlfriend some roses and chocolates. I promise you, it'll be the best head of your life.